To women everywhere, allow me to say, I'm sorry. Are you ready for some good news? Your wounds can be healed even if people who have offended against you haven't apologized. It is healing to receive a confession from another person. No matter your wounds, it's possible to forgive and move on. As author Larry Crabb noted, when Eve ate the forbidden fruit, Adam was with her, but he was silent. Then, when God questioned them, Adam blamed the woman. He didn't speak up to defend Eve when the tempter came, but he spoke up in self-defense when the Lord came. Many years ago, I planned to preach a simple Valentine's Day message on the beauty and importance of honoring women. But what happened on that unforgettable Sunday was something I could never have imagined. As I was preparing for the message in my study at home, it was as if I just began to become convicted of the ways that men have dishonored women, and I spent some moments personally confessing and praying, thinking of any of the ways that I might have dishonored the women of my life. And soon, I don't know if you ever had this happen before, but it was like just the holy presence of God came and visited with me, and I began to feel the weight of dishonor that women have suffered for generations. I can't describe the holiness I experienced in those hours in my study, but I knew that God was going to do something very special and move in some very special way on that Sunday morning. I'd only told a few of the men of my plan. I'd ordered loads of red roses, enough for every woman who would worship with us, and I preached briefly before I began to make this confession on behalf of all men. I think it's biblical to confess for others. It is to acknowledge the sins that's gone before us. And Nehemiah did this on behalf of his forebears. So on that Sunday morning, after the emotional confession, I invited men to come join me at the front of the church, and hundreds must have come forward, knelt and wept alongside of me. And then in what seemed like a scene from heaven, men began taking roses all over the sanctuary to give to the women. And with each rose given, a man said simply, "A rose for a rose." And as the aroma of the roses filled our sanctuary, so did the aroma of Christ. And through the gift of honor, we dealt a major blow to the spirit of shame. So to women everywhere, on behalf of the men who have ever shamed, hurt, or dishonored you, allow me to say, I'm sorry. And God's love for you is great, and healing is possible. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's good news, and you can get more inspiring videos right here. Or better yet, if you haven't done so, be sure and subscribe to this channel so you can start out every day with good news.